Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm gonna take you through a full day in my life where I'll show you how I'm maximizing my weight loss, currently using tirzepatide, and my daily routine. But if you're ready, to see what I think my perfect day looks like to maximize weight loss and, improving my healthy habits, just keep watching. And if you're new to my channel, I started my Mounjaro weight loss journey all the way back in March of 2023. After years of yo-yo dieting to lose and then, the vicious cycle to gain it all back many, many times. I've lost over 90 pounds currently, and I've since moved to tirzepatide through Orderly, and I'm on 10 milligrams. As I take you through my day, I just want you to remember I'm not a medical professional, and what works for me to lose weight may need to be modified for you, and what I think is a perfect day may not be perfect for you, but I wanted to show you a little bit of an insight on what I'm doing throughout the day to maximize weight loss. Now, first things first, hydration. I always start my morning drinking a big glass of water with electrolytes. Water is key for, what do they say, metabolism, keeps to curb your appetite throughout the day. Sign me up for that. And also adding electrolytes helps replenish minerals lost overnight through, perspiration, supports just proper hydration, and can optimize your body's function like muscle contraction and nerve signaling, just setting you up for a more energetic day by maintaining a balanced electrolyte level, throughout your body. I have been doing this for months, and I love it. I just like to drink water right when I wake up, especially to just kickstart my day after a full night of sleep. Today's breakfast is a simple protein-packed coffee. I make this every morning, and I've made it every morning for the past month. I just use some almond milk, Flav City vanilla protein powder, best ingredients. You gotta check out those ingredients. Decaf coffee, because I'm weak and can't do regular coffee, and a scoop of collagen just to keep my skin glowing and my joints strong. But I really think this breakfast gives me lasting energy, keeps me full, supports my muscle recovery, and I just personally like to have something simple and easy to prepare. I try to deviate from my protein coffee, but I always return back to it. It feels like home to me. And I might add a half a cup of oatmeal next week to increase my carbs and fiber, but for today, I'm just gonna enjoy my protein coffee. Nice and simple first thing in the morning. And since it's a work day, I didn't mention that in the beginning, I'm recording this currently on a Tuesday. I just like to sit down, I drink my protein coffee, I review my calendar, for my meetings, I review, my to-do list, I just mentally prepare for the day. I think this is kind of like my little brain dump. It just gets me ready, to tackle the day, especially I need to be organized for work. And then, after about like 15, 20 minutes, I'll start getting ready for work. Today, I only have one meeting, but I still like to, do my hair, put on a light layer of makeup. And since I work from home, I don't have to get dressed up for work. And even if I return to the office, my company, we are a very casual attire company. I work for a technology group, but I do like to dress up, yes, on occasion. I mean, who doesn't? Especially when I have like in-person meetings or presentations, but I don't have any of them today. But even though I am working from home, I think just taking a couple minutes to get ready, just gives me that boost for the day, and it's my routine. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna enjoy my protein coffee. Hopefully, my dog will join me. Usually she sits next to me and chews her cheese stick, and this is my morning routine, and I've been enjoying this for many, many months, and it's a great way to start the day. Seriously, this is like the best protein coffee. Now it's time for me to start my work day. I typically set up my walking pad and I walk for about an hour just to start the day. And I've been doing this, past couple weeks. I do it 2 times a day. I just like to get some extra steps in. And I've talked about getting a walking pad for so long, and I can't believe it took me just so long to just pull the trigger and order it because I'm obsessed with it. I love the one I got. It's easy for me to move around, and the tread deck is so quiet. Walking on it right now, as you can tell. Also, it has this cool watch that acts as a remote, so I'm able to control the speed, turn it off, etc. I think the only downside is I don't swing my arms. Like when you're walking, I don't swing them as much because I'm typing and I'm using the mouse and I'm holding onto the side, not for balance or anything, but I just would like to be able to see, how many additional steps that I'm getting throughout the day by doing this. So thinking about possibly getting a pedometer. Also want to get one because I'm thinking about doing a step challenge next month for the month of March to add in addition to my 75 medium challenge. But if you want to learn more about the walking pad that I'm currently using, I'll put the link in the description below. I have used this now going on 2 hours a day, about 5 times a week for the past month, and I am loving it. And I really just think movement throughout the day for me is essential to not only my overall health, but I'm looking to burn, even if it's just burn a little extra calories at times when I just may be sitting on my butt all day and working. For, my mid-morning snack, I'm going to just have a nice protein and fiber packed snack. It's just a container of cottage cheese and a gala apple, or gala, however you want to pronounce it. I really enjoy the snack, and since I don't have that many carbs with my breakfast, I tend to make up for it a little bit with the apple as my mid-morning snack. It really helps me stay full until lunch, and as I've said before, I like to get most of my carbs by the afternoon. I have found that is what works best for me, and it's been a little bit with some trial and error, and also just been, learning a little bit more about how I'm going from fat burning to carb burning. As you know, I use the Lumen device, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enjoy this. It's about 10:30, and then I'm hoping to eat somewhere around 12, have my lunch. Now, lunch tends to be my biggest meal of the day. So today I'm having ground bison that I meal prepped on Sunday, 2 siete cassava flour tortilla wraps, some mashed avocado, a small piece of cheddar cheese, and just a bunch of cut up red peppers. This is a high protein lunch, healthy fats, keeps me, satisfied, supports my weight loss goals, also some of my new requirements after my blood work. But it's also a great opportunity to just load up on carbs, fiber, healthy fats, keeps me full, keeps my cravings at bay. Plus, this type of meal helps me stay energized all afternoon. And yes, still sipping on my water. I'm on, I think I'm almost at 80 ounces. But since I shifted to more a carb heavy lunch and a higher calorie lunch, it's my highest calorie meal of the day, I've noticed that my crash that usually happens between 2:30 and 3 is no longer happening. And that I also no longer needed a pre-workout snack, which is great because I also know that I'm doing my Lumen readings and it's telling me that I'm still in a carb burning mode. So I don't need to fuel before, my workouts, which have just been absolutely fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to enjoy this. And this, because I meal prepped the bison, and this was one of my biggest struggles for the longest time, which was trying to get something quick to eat because I don't usually have a lot of time for lunch. I eat, walk my dog, and I'm back online. Most of the time I have a 1 o'clock meeting. So I found that if I prep something on Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then on Wednesday night I'll prep something for Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday, that if I have something prepped and then I just have to heat up tortillas and everything else is kind of already prepared, I think it took me all of 5 minutes to prepare my lunch, and I was still actually answering some emails while I was waiting for the tortillas to warm up. But I'm going to enjoy this. This is new. Bison's new to my day, and it's just been a really, really good addition to my lunch. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then I got to take my dog for a walk. So once I finish up lunch, I take my dog on a really nice walk. And that way I can just get a little bit of movement after eating and some, sun on my face. And I think walking after a big lunch may help with digestion as well. And we're getting longer walks as it's not freezing out anymore. Oh my God, past couple weeks, we were lucky if we were outside for more than 5 minutes and then we would walk the hallways. All right, so now it's back to my desk and I will do another 1 hour walk, probably around 2:30, and that way I'm not stiff from sitting all afternoon, which will not help me because today is leg day. So I typically, after I walk my dog, I come back, I sit down for about 30 minutes or so. I stand up for 30 minutes and then I do a nice little hour walk, and then I kind of just sit for another, 30, and then just start getting ready to go to the gym. And like I said, I find that if I get a little bit more movement in the afternoon and not just sitting, it really helps with my workouts. I mean, it really just helps overall. I'm not stiff. Whether it's a cardio session, weight training, or just a combination of both, exercise is essential when you really are trying to lose weight. Today is my lower body day. I'm going to my commercial gym and I'm gonna walk there and back so I don't have to do cardio afterwards. That's just, I can get an extra, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, perfect 30 minutes. But I'm doing lower body today and I'm gonna be testing it again in 2 weeks to see if I need to increase the weight. I like to do less reps with higher weights lately. I don't train to failure. That has never been my thing, but I'm excited because my work day is done and I'm ready to get my lower body strength training session completed. All right, today is lower body day, and my favorite thing is that I can walk to the gym because I think it is a great warm-up for me, but I usually start with some form of squats. In this case, I decided to do sandbag squats. I used a 30-pound weight. Some days I do TRX, some days I do kettlebell. It all depends on how I'm feeling here, but I do 3 sets of 10, especially if I'm using a heavier weight. My reps will go up if I'm not necessarily using weights. And then on to RDLs. I think these are 25-pound weights in each hand. I do 3 sets of 12 for this exercise. And then we are going to move on to the world's worst exercise, the Bulgarian split squats. Now, as you can see, I have no weights, and I also have a guardrail there to help me. I'm not ashamed of this. I think this is one of the best exercises for me, and I usually struggle to walk afterwards, but I'm still working on my balance, and I'm not going to throw weights into it, but I do 3 sets of 10 on each leg, and at this point, I can no longer walk. So what do I do next? Walking lunges. I go 10 out and 10 back. I do 3 sets, and I forgot to hit record. So you're seeing me do my 3rd set where I can barely even make it back. And then here we are with the calf raises. I love to do a form of calf raises. This is seated calf because I had back surgery. I had 2 of them, and it took me a while to just do that flexion on my right foot. And so I make sure I do some form of calf raises on leg day. And then the last exercise, the awkward hip thrust. As you can see, nobody's looking at you. Use the machine. I do 3 sets of 12, and that rounds up lower body day. I was sore for 2 straight days. My sidekick is with me today. I really think post-workout recovery is just as important. I always make sure to stretch, but I foam roll. I foam roll as soon as I get home. I also love the hydro massage tables at the gym. Sometimes I do 2 rounds, but today I could only fit in 1 10-minute session. But I think staying consistent with this is the key to making sure that I am building lean muscle and I'm not just focusing on losing weight or that number on the scale. I also think it's important to give your body a little TLC after intense workouts. Today's workout was brutal. I could feel it by like the second to last exercise I had to do when I had to go down those steps. Struggled a little bit. I had some wobbly legs, but gonna foam roll, and then I can't wait to eat because I'm getting a little hungry. It is dinner time, and I'm keeping it light but nutritious. Tonight I'm reheating chicken thighs along with some Brussels sprouts, some shiitake mushrooms, a little olive oil, a little Primal Kitchen chicken dipping sauce. It's just a healthy dinner with a good balance of protein, fiber, healthy fats, and I tend to keep my evening meal simple but satisfying, ensuring I'm fueling my body with everything it needs to recover from the day. And I had this exact same meal last night, so I really have no issues repeating it. It just makes my life easier when I can, repeat meals, especially after a long day of working and then a long gym session hitting up legs. But I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. I love when I make shiitake mushrooms and Brussels sprouts. I air fry them and I tend to get like a little bit, it looks a little burnt, but it's not. It's like really on a good crispy side. It's one of my favorite combos, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner and then just slowly unwind for the evening because I am actually very tired tonight. So as you can see, I use nothing but Eminence Organics. It works perfect for my skin, but I use the Calm Skin Cleanser, and tonight I decided I wanted to apply the mask, Calm Skin Mask, left it on for 10 minutes, and then I followed it up with a nice little serum and moisturizer, also from the Calm Skin line. Before bed, I always make time to just unwind, whether it's a quick meditation session or, reading a book. I think taking time for self-care is just as important as exercise and nutrition when it comes to weight loss. And of course, sleep is crucial for recovery and weight loss. So I make sure to get enough rest every single night. That has been my top priority for months now. And I'm reading the Let Them theory. And after I do a little skincare, I like to sit down, I relax, I do a 20-minute red light mask session. I got the higher dose red light therapy mask as a Christmas gift from my sister and her fiance. I've used it about 5 to 6 times a week. I've really noticed a big difference in my skin complexion. I think it's helping with my rosacea, my hyperpigmentation. I have been using it just about every single day since I got it on Christmas. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. And it just takes 20 minutes. And sometimes I add my little meditation session in with it and I just relax. If she lets me relax. And that's a wrap for today's day in the life video. If you are serious about losing weight, remember, consistency is key. Combining healthy eating, regular exercise, the right supplementation, it can all make a huge difference in your journey. But it's not just doing it one day, it's keeping up every day to maximize weight loss and just improve your overall health. I hope this video inspired you to stay on track with your fitness goals. Don't forget to take a second, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll never miss another update. But I will see you in my next video. Have a good night. Bye.